place, because you should be taking pictures into a police yard where there's private motor cars.
What are you on about?
There's private motor cars in this yard.
I'm not taking pictures of them.
With the current terror threat cited, it's severe, right? How do we know that you're taking? Are you filming me now?
Yeah, I'm just doing like a documentary. That's all. Right. It's just for YouTube.
Right. Why are you filming? Why? Can I ask you just lower your camera, please? Now, I just have concerns why you're taking photographs into a police yard.
It's just, like I said, just for footage of the marked vehicles and that. It's just for a documentary for YouTube.
Okay.
That's all it is.
Right.
I guess it's out of the question if I can come in and get a couple.
No, you can't come into the yard. Where are you from, sir?
Cumbria.
Liz, it's Dave. Can you get the inspector to send an officer out straight away, please? Thank you.
The officer begins by mentioning the UK's terror threat level, but that alone does not justify treating Matt as suspicious. The national threat level applies across the country and is not aimed at one person standing with a camera. Most terrorism investigations are based on intelligence and evidence, not random encounters with photographers. Matt gives a clear and reasonable explanation, telling the officers that he is filming for a YouTube documentary. Instead of asking more questions or checking the facts, the officer calls for additional units. That response suggests the decision to escalate had already been made before properly considering Matt's explanation.
So,
you shouldn't be taking photographs into a private yard, sir. Okay?
Why?
Because there are private motor cars.
There's private motor cars everywhere.
Yeah, there are private motor cars, but it's a police yard, all right? And as I said, the current terror threat, I'm sure you're aware, for the UK is cited, it's severe. I know, but I don't know who you are. You could be anybody, couldn't you? It's like I would check anybody's identity. Yeah. Just step to one side, sir. It's like I would check anybody's identity who would come into a police station. There would have to be a supervised visit or an unsupervised visit, or you'd have to have some sort of identification. Right. All right.
So you're worried about a terrorist attack on a private vehicle?
No, I'm worried about.
Hang on, you got no mask on. Whoa! You've got no mask on, dude.
I'm worried about a threat.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I've not approached you though, have I?
All right. So yeah. I am concerned. Yes. All right.
Yeah, I've explained what I'm doing.
All right. Subby, this gentleman here has been observed on camera. Taking photographs through the barrier into the police yard.
I'm just doing a documentary on YouTube. Just wanted to get some shots of the marked vehicles. I was hoping to get one coming out or something.
Why is that?
Just for like some footage for YouTube.
The officer then argues that Matt is filming private cars inside a private yard, as though that automatically makes photography illegal. Matt quickly points out the flaw in that argument. Private cars can be seen on streets, driveways, and public areas all over the country. If simply photographing a private car were against the law, photography in public places would become almost impossible. The officer also emphasizes that the location is a police yard, but that does not change the law. Matt is standing on a public pavement, where he is free to photograph anything that is visible from that position. A fence or property boundary does not extend police powers onto public land, and it does not create a special right to privacy for anything that can be clearly seen.
So what we're going to require to do, sir, is we're going to have to take some of your details, all right?
Don't give me details, mate. It's just not personal. I just don't give me details out to people.
Okay, well, you've been taking photographs into the police yard. You've already admitted you've been taking photographs of vehicles in the yard, quite a lot of which are private motor vehicles.
I've only been. I've told you. Can you let me tell you?
We are going to have to satisfy.
You are saying that you have been taking pictures of private vehicles. I've been taking pictures of the marked cars. That's what I admitted to.
Okay, well, we don't know what's on that camera at this moment in time. All right. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to step back now, because there's another supervisor here.
A supervisor, great, good stuff.
And I'm actually the custody sergeant, so I could be the person that's dealing with you next in the custody block. All right. So I'm going.
There's nothing to deal with. I've done nothing wrong. I've explained what I'm doing.
The officer will ascertain that. All right, sir. Sorry, what's your name again?
Like I say, don't give me details. Can you stop surrounding me, please?
The officer suddenly claims that Matt has been photographing private vehicles in an attempt to justify demanding his personal details. However, there is no evidence to support that claim. Matt calmly explains that he has only been filming clearly marked police vehicles. That difference is important because it removes the officer's main argument. The officer then says, "We need to satisfy ourselves, but that is not a legal test." Police officers cannot demand someone's personal information simply to make themselves feel more comfortable. Once Matt explains exactly what he is filming, there is no clear legal reason left to justify demanding his details.
How can we talk to them?
Right, I've just explained myself. I'll explain again. I'm just doing a documentary for YouTube, and I just wanted to get some pictures and maybe some footage of one of the vehicles coming out of my car. That's all it is.
Regarding, obviously you got to understand there's a lot of personal vehicles.
Oh yeah, I'm not trying to get them.
Well, we don't know that, do we? You understand our point of view? We don't know what vehicles you've got.
Oh yeah,
what you've got on camera and what's been recorded. Do you get a view on that?
But what's it matter even if they were in it?
Because obviously if this is going on YouTube like documentary, it gets shared, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Which is a lot of officers' details, vehicles, people can say.
Details? It's not details, it's vehicles. You can't get any details from them.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
If you're taking photos,
Only the DVLA can.
if you're taking photos and videos from the backyard, the marked vehicles are nowhere near the state that you can't really see. So all of these vehicles are all plain and possibly personal vehicles.
What about Google Maps? You can go on Google Maps and I can see straight in there on Google Maps.
When Matt asks what the problem would be if private cars appeared in the video, the officer does not explain any actual legal risk or identify a law that has been broken. Instead, he focuses on the fact that the video will be uploaded online where other people can watch it. The conversation becomes even weaker when the officer suggests that vehicle details could somehow identify officers. Matt immediately corrects him by pointing out that a vehicle is not a person and that a number plate is not personal information. Members of the public cannot use a registration plate to identify an owner. That information is protected and only available through lawful channels such as the DVLA. This correction shows that the officer is relying on assumptions rather than clear legal facts.
Yeah, it's like I say, I'm not doing anything wrong. I've not broken any laws or anything. I've explained exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah,
so
what our view is, which is one thing we've got to understand is.
What's your name, sir?
I don't give me details, mate. It's not personal. I just don't do it.
Right, okay. At the minute, obviously, we don't know who you are.
Yeah, yeah.
You've got a mobile phone that you're putting through into the
Yeah, it's really not a problem.
of the police station.
It's not.
It is a problem.
It isn't.
The reason it's a problem is because obviously at the moment the terror threat is at the highest level it can be. All right. So we need to know who you are. Okay, because we need to know why you are filming.
I've just told you I'm doing a documentary for YouTube.
We don't know that. If that's true.
We don't know that. We need to ascertain who you are. Okay.
You can't ascertain who I've just told you I don't give me details.
Right, that's fine.
I've got every right to not give me details.
You have.
No, yes, right. So
what you need to understand is that it's also you can be arrested so that we can
arrested.
So we can
Under what
ascertain-
law?
So we can ascertain. What the
Okay.
details are.
Under what law?
Okay.
Under what law can I be arrested? Can you state the section and can you read that out, please?
You don't need to.
You do need to.
don't need
It's in your code of practice.
Turning up and demanding personal details without explaining the legal basis is not only poor policing, but it also goes against the standards officers are expected to follow. When police threaten arrest, they should clearly explain the legal power they are relying on and why it applies. Simply saying, "We can arrest you to find out who you are," without identifying the relevant legal authority is not transparent or professional. Matt repeatedly asks which legal power they are using, exposing the officer's failure to provide a proper explanation. Good policing depends on openness and accountability, not vague threats or unsupported demands.